Alrighty. Everybody, thank you for joining. It is going to be a wonderful episode today. We are at Around the Blockchain. Thank you for joining. This is me and you going around the blockchain. We're going to talk about the crypto bill passing. We're going to talk about a crypto millionaire stuffed inside of a suitcase. We have a new section we're going to premiere with you folks today. And also, we're going to be talking huge news with the Senate. We're going to reveal the amendments. And then we have a clip from Gary Gensler that you're not going to want to miss. In fact, we might even start with the... guys, you're going to love the new section, too. I have some awesome ideas on how we're going to execute that. All right, let's get right into the stories, everybody. We got some awesome news happening with the Senate. But first, we got to talk about the unfortunate accident that happened in South America, and I'm talking about crypto influencer found missing and then found dismembered in a suitcase, everybody. Very scary situation. Obviously, we're hoping him the best. We don't want anything bad to happen with that. His family the best. A little late for him. But too soon, DZ. So they launched the murder investigation after they found the remains. And it was discovered, unfortunately, by a group of children in Argentina. This found if they found the red suitcase while playing near a stream in Buenos Aires province, is one of the major cities in Argentina. The parents notified the police, who then inspected and reportedly found, let's just say, limbs. They found some limbs, okay? We're not talking about branches. I wouldn't say they found the head and torso, and I guess in a missing part, cleanly amputated, suggesting the work of a professional. So we're talking about some serious stuff here, folks. This is not nothing crazy. G Money, how's it going? Addy, XXI, Victor, Drim, Alexandra, and Road Trip. Hey, everybody, how are we doing today? Meanwhile, subsequent autopsy revealed they had been shot 3 times before the dismemberment. This is the person right here. Al-Gaba is his last name, and just we're able to look at the tattoos and see who it was. Had almost 1 million followers on there. How's it going, Scotty? We got Sass, everybody in the house. All right, now we're going to talk about a Redditor, which will lead us into our new section we're going to start doing, guys. I think you're going to love this. You're going to love the new section that we're doing. Flip a Frank, you're fine. I was supposed to start at 9:30. I started at 9:10. I started early, so you can blame me. It is my fault. All right, a Redditor's hacked Bitcoin is a lesson on paper wallets and the hidden dangers. Okay, you may have thought, okay, I got the wallet. I got the secret wallet. There's no way anyone can ever hack this. This is made with paper. It's printed offline. There's nothing you can do. You see me? I am Satoshi. Sorry, as I hit the microphone there. No. Unfortunately, it did not work that way. All right, so the hacked Bitcoin. So my Bitcoin was taken. How? And then they found out how... we're going to break it down so you don't lose thousands of dollars if you've ever thought about using a paper secure wallet there. So they posted on the Bitcoin subreddit asking for an explanation on how they lost $3,000 worth of Bitcoin, which was even generated on an offline computer. Doing self-custody, generated my key, printed on paper on an offline computer, transferred to the offline wallet, kept it stored in a safe that only I have the key for. Then an updated post, it revealed that they may have used the creation tool walletgenerator.net. This is the important one. What is going on? Super Sub, Misco, Eric, Crypto, Ale in the house. Walletgenerator.net to create the private keys, which some said have been infamous for vulnerabilities in the past. So they had a blockchain security firm, director of security, said users should think twice before using crypto wallet generators. Some have been served as a viable hacking tool for a while now. So just be careful if you use a wallet generator. It's not going to be good. All right, guys, you ready for the news section? This is only going to be in the AM show. And then we're going to go to Reddit. Yes, we're going to wade into the swamp, and it's going to be called Read That Top Comment. We're just going to go to the different sections. We're going to read the top comments. This ought to be pretty fun. Reddit has... I have mixed feelings on Reddit. I don't know how you guys feel about Reddit, but I have mixed feelings on the average crypto IQ, I guess. Some people in there very smart. You got like people running offline, infrastructure and doing online nodes and building software and creating SaaS products. And then you got idiots who think Bitcoin's going to go to $1 trillion and they're going to retire off their $1,000 of Bitcoin. So we got these people too. You get the shout out today, Misco. Victor, what is going on? Victor Hernandez calls Reddit the crotch of the internet. What do you call it? All right, so we're going to do that top comment. All right, today I learned someone exploited Bitcoin's code and created 184 Bitcoins. This is the inflation bug of 2010. August 2010, someone found a flaw, made 184 billion Bitcoins, even though the cap is at 21 million. All that on block 74,000. All right, let's see. What is the top comment here? Top comment. Bitcoin was an alpha release. Satoshi and other volunteer developers like blah, blah, blah actively patched many issues. All right, so we got Cax coming in 18 hours ago. Seems like kind of smart. All right, good job, Cax. Good job, Cax. All right, let's go to the next story here. Crypto.com registers in the Netherlands. Cleared to advertise services. This is after I looked into the story, folks, so we don't have to do a deep dive. Binance withdrew from the Netherlands, who famously have a man as Miss Netherlands. Crypto.com registered. They were given the green light. If I had to guess, Netherlands probably wanted some stringent controls. Binance probably not comfortable with those controls. Crypto.com said, you got it. What is that top comment? Crypto.com pros and okay. Bullish for CDC in the moons they've listed. Looks like we CDC now because they're moon listing. All right, so we got people talking about moon math. All right, here we go. Long-term DCA seems to pay off according to this DCA calendar. What is the top comment? Some people were just arguing me in another thread that you'd be down if you DCA'd into Bitcoin for 5 years until today. Take that for data. Meh. All right, so we got people arguing over math. Always like it when you argue over math because there's always a right answer. There's always a right answer. But you got two people, doing math, getting two different answers. Gotta love Reddit, everybody. All right. I looked into this one. This was not a new leak. This is an old leak. I think they were on it. GTA to feature cryptocurrency. New leak claims. Not a new leak. Pure clickbait. All right, so ancient cauliflower. You got that right. That was pure clickbait, everybody. Pure clickbait. All right, one more crypto story here. No, we're approaching the massive storm. What is the top comment on the missing millionaire found dismembered in a suitcase? I'm almost scared to click on this one. And yeah, please hit that like button. It is Friday. Let's shock everybody. No one knows we're doing morning streams yet. I haven't even really been pushing it. I haven't pushed it on BitBoys mainstream. I haven't pushed it on the 5 p.m. It's not on purpose. It's just simply because I forgot, folks. All right, now let's all take a little sip of coffee together. Maybe it's water. Maybe it's coffee. Maybe it's Red Bull. Maybe it's an alcoholic drink. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Let's all do it. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hit that like button, please. All right, what is that top comment? Missing millionaire found dismembered in suitcase. Thankfully, they blurred that out because that looks like a scrotum. Why did he do that? All right, top comment. He wasn't dismembered just because people knew he had millions in crypto, as many people here imply. But he had big debts, possibly scammed some people, and this happened as a result of it. How do you know, MB? Were you there? Were you there? Were you there? Because you're implying like you're there, like you knew. What's the next? Why the F do you loan money from a gang, the mafia, and not pay it back? Like, what could be the outcome, huh? Wow, savage. They are savage. They're savage, everybody. Need a lightning. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with some hard lemonade, lightning lemonade, whatever you want to call it. TLDR. I had a lot of tax debt. Guy took bad loans from bad people and rip. All right, saw a vid from CopyZilla about scammers getting kidnapped and beaten, and now this. Lection to learn. Being rich is good, but not if you do this by scamming people. Guys, I'm actually having a good time. We're going to do one more because I saw the story. I was like, you know what? We should do that one. What is the top comment talking about SBF wanting to not seal, wrap it. No, they want to put it into evidence. They want to seal Caroline Ellison's diary. Intercity Press opposes here. Let's look at what's going on. What is that top comment? And then we're going to go into the crypto bill, and we're going to listen to Gary Gensler for 1 minute. Top comment is, isn't it a little too late for that? Okay. I was expecting a little something better there. All right, everybody, we're going to do a pretty cool section right here. It's going to be Gary Gensler. You're going to, you know him. Some call him the Lizard Man. Some call him Goldman Gary. Some say he's just a guy, man. He's just a guy. All right, let me know how this sounds.
We'll take it up then, but I don't really have anything more on you.
All right.
Topic which has gotten a lot of attention lately, crypto, specifically a ruling that was made in the Ripple case that XRP is only a security when sold to institutional investors, not so with retail investors. I know you've previously said you were disappointed by that ruling. The SEC has also said that it intends to seek further review. So does that mean you are going to appeal it? Can you elaborate on your thoughts around that ruling?
Kaylee, great question, but the commission, I'm one of 5 commissioners. The commission has not acted on that, and if the staff makes a recommendation, we'll have a discussion of it, and we'll take it up then, but I don't really have anything more for you for that.
All right, before we finish the clip, there's only about 1 more minute. This is Rand's assessment. Gary sounds defeated and angry. He's now alluding that the other commissioners have a say when in the past they have voiced their concerns against his approach. He is clearly weakened by the XRP case.
In the meantime, as we wait for this, what does it mean for your efforts around crypto, for your efforts to try to protect the consumer in these areas? Does it complicate it?
Look, this field of crypto investing,
sounds weak.
A lot of investors should be aware it's not only a highly speculative asset class, it's also one that they currently should not assume that they're getting the protections of the securities laws, even though the securities laws apply to many of those tokens without prejudging any one. But you as investors are not getting the full, fair, and truthful disclosure. And the platforms, the intermediaries, are doing things that we would never in a day allow or think the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ would do. The platforms often are commingling and trading against you.
All right, he is making a misrepresentation. He should not be comparing a crypto exchange to the NASDAQ. He should be comparing a crypto exchange to Robinhood or E-Trade. That is a lie, Gary.
Have market makers that are on the other side of your trades.
Oh, like Citadel and Robinhood?
And we don't allow that in the rest of our securities markets.
Yes, we do, you stupid liar.
And
right.
The securities laws are there to protect you, and that's right.
No, it's there to protect Citadel so they can keep front-running your AMC stock trade.
Now, this is a field rife with fraud.
Yeah, from Citadel and your buddies.
Rife with hucksters. And
you!
There are good faith actors as well, but there are far
You are the biggest actor.
too many that aren't.
No, sorry, that's Ben McKenzie. All right. That was a clip right there. I'm sorry I had to interrupt that one. He was just so ridiculous, so full of lies. I had to expose his lies. He's talking about he's making false equivalencies here. He's making false comparisons. He's saying, a bunch of things that don't make sense. And he's saying, they have market makers. So does everybody has market makers. There's market makers in the stock exchange. Stock market, there's market makers everywhere. We're going to get them. Don't you worry. We're going to get them. It's like me. Hey, as long as you don't punch the screen, it's fine if you yell at it. If you do punch at it, make sure you're wearing an Oculus and make sure you have your niece or nephew recording you with their cell phone. All right, now let's talk a little. It's time to get into the stories here, folks. Hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. All right, here we go. I know Gary, we can watch Gary all day, every day. Stupid Gary. We hate Gary, don't we? Don't we hate Gary? All right, let's get into the U.S. Senate crypto bill here, and it just passed the Senate. This is presumably going to pass by Joe Biden. So Joe Biden presumably going to sign this. This isn't as good as law, but it's very, very close to getting close to law. We're not talking about came out of the subcommittee. This is done. It's signed by the signed by the Senate, and we have some interesting developments you're going to want to see. And I got my hot take, too. All right, so U.S. Senate passes the $886 billion military spending bill with a crypto anti-money laundering provision. This amendment takes aim at crypto mixers and anonymity enhancing crypto assets. You hear that, Monero? You hear that, Zcash? It is not good for those two coins. I'm not saying I'm opening a short, but dang it, I almost want to open a short right now. So the Senate on Thursday evening, this was last night, they passed this bill. It includes a provision that tightens their oversight over crypto institutions engaged in trading and takes aim at crypto mixers like Tornado Cash and anonymity enhancing crypto assets like Monero, like Zcash, like any kind of privacy coin. You name your privacy coin, they're now coming after you. The amendment was brought forward. This is the important part, folks. A bipartisan group of U.S. senators. So we know Gillibrand and Lummis, they're on crypto side. They've been fighting. But then we know Warren. Warren is anti-crypto. Warren's full of crap. Warren is what they call the banking broad. And then Marshall, I'm not so sure. I believe he's more aligned with Warren on this one. They said in a press release that this move represents one of the most substantial actions to date regarding crypto assets. This is one of the most substantial, I don't want to say overreach, but enhancement or enforcement enhancement procedures being taken. So this is a huge enhancement in their powers. This is an enhancement in their security state. So this is a loss for our power. It's a gain for their power. Watch. I can't believe I watch all of Gary's MIT videos, and he acted like this was all great. Now he says we have digital dollars LMA. All right. So the amendment was crafted by provisions from the Lummis-Gillibrand Act and Warren and Marshall's Digital Asset Act. So we got the two competing acts. One was definitely pro-crypto. One was definitely anti-crypto. It looks like they pulled language from both of them. Specifically, it's going to require that the Secretary of Treasury establish examination standards for crypto assets. So it's saying they were going to the Secretary of Treasury to examine coins, which would then help examiners better assess risk and ensure compliance with money laundering laws. Also gives the Treasury Department the power to combat anonymous asset transactions, including the use of crypto mixers. So it's going to give the Treasury Department legal justification to serve subpoenas to developers of code. Not a good thing for crypto, not a good thing for us, not a good thing for the industry. Cracking down on the illicit asset industry is essential for weeding out bad actors and ensuring assets are not used to evade sanctions and fund terrorism. They're always going to hide this under the guise of terrorism. Always going to be terrorism. That's just the knee-jerk reaction. We got to take away your freedom because the terrorists. Okay, well, why can't I just have they're freedom fries now? Terrorists. All right, so it's common practice to add amendments that aren't necessarily defense-related. Yeah, that's pork. They're always going to sneak in some pork, just like when you're trying to trick your Muslim buddy. All right, earlier they advanced the act for this, the federal. All right, so here's DZ's hot take. Both sides are captured by the intelligence agencies. The intelligence agencies said, we have a red line. The red line is people hiding money. We cannot allow that. Just like they went after the Tornado Cash developer and he's locked up in jail for writing code. I think the Department of Defense, I think the intelligence agencies, they came to Lummis. They came to, Warren's already on their side and said, look, this is a red line. We cannot allow anonymous transactions. Well, that's what this whole thing's about. We're not going to allow it. And I think what happened is they said, all right, well, I guess we don't really have a choice. There's no way this is going to pass. And so the Department of Defense and the intelligence agency, they put their finger on the lever here, and they're going to want to make sure we cannot do anything anonymously. They want total control of the financial markets, and they just want to make it where, sure, it's going to be a little bit difficult. You got to, look at some VPNs, jump on some onion, nodes, and, then they backtrack and find your IP. Then they see that you spent $20 on some mushrooms. It's going to be difficult for them to do that. They can do it today. They just want to make it a lot easier. Hey, call up the judge. Hey, can I just look in their hard drive? You got it. What do? Oh, they bought one Zcash token. Get 'em! And that's what's going to happen here. How about billionaires hiding money? Yeah, so they want you to play by their rules. And their rules means, yeah, you can hide money, but guess who gets a piece? Corrupt governments, I don't want to say corrupt, but governments where they don't have oversight, like the Bahamas, Cayman Islands, and then those places, it's a grift there. You have money just funneling up to the top. So they want to go where they can afford excess. They have corruption, but you can't have corruption. I think Tate said it best. He moved to Romania to have accessible corruption. There is corruption in America. We saw with SBF. SBF cleared of finance-related charges, but in an emerging market in another country, you get pulled over by the cops. You can slip them $100 bill. Slipping them the $100 bill is accessible corruption. What's happening to SBF is inaccessible corruption. So there's corruption everywhere. I want to live where there's accessible corruption. And I think that's kind of, where people feel that way there. All right, what's going on? Flat, Crimson, let's see, Matthew, Eat the bugs and sit in your corner with your VR headset, and you will pee in your tube, and you'll wear your haptic suit, and that is all you'll need. All right, let's see. I thought it was going to be 9:30. Yeah, it was going to be 9:30. It was, but Tim is out of the office. I need to get, so we're in DZ's basement, y'all. Y'all want to see the secret sauce here? We're in DZ's basement. That is not my clothing. That is Kat's clothing. Okay, I don't wear girl clothing. It's 2023. Who knows? There's not that there's anything. Well, I'm not gonna even finish that one. But yeah. So yeah, we're in the basement right now. I'm gonna have to head to the office a little bit sooner than I was expecting. So yeah, we started a little bit sooner, but we're still doing this every morning, Monday through Friday. This is. I'm glad you guys are hanging out. Deadwood, DMG, Crank. I love that name. Everybody that's hanging out. CCC. I appreciate everyone here. There, we got Vibes. He's coming in as the English police. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to take a sip to that. BMG in the house. All the super subs. I see the green names. I appreciate the super sub. I appreciate the support. Let's try to hit some likes here, folks. I think we can definitely jump our likes. We are only at 84, 200, 150. So if we get 16 more likes, I really, really appreciate it. And then we'll end with one more Redditor. What is the top comment? I'm kind of having fun with this section. I might try to maybe curate this in the future. Did you? Oh God, I don't even know what this one's gonna be. Did you recently get your eyes scanned by WorldCoin? We can help you. If you fell for it and got your eyes scanned but have regrets, Dr. Eddie can help. He's the best eye replacement specialist in the world, having done hundreds of successful procedures. Another time where Minority Report got it right. If you recall, Minority Report had Steven Spielberg. He got 20 futurists and all these very smart people. He got them together. They did a bunch of think tanks. And then after that, they developed the script with the new technologies that they envisioned. One of them, Tom Cruise, is on the run. What does he got to do when he's on the run? He literally has to go to a back alley, dark black market surgeon who cuts his eyeball out and then puts in a new eyeball. What is the top comment here? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's actually, I thought this was real. This is actually the doctor from Minority Report. This is all right. Odd Labs. I might need to start hanging out in Reddit more. This is actually funny. Do I get a gift back on the way out? If yes, I'm in. I was looking for the sandwich comment. Anybody who's seen Minority Report gets this joke. I came for the free sandwich. If you haven't seen it, he's blind, and the guy gave him a string from his bed to the fridge. It's like, hey, you're going to wake up. You're going to be hungry. You're not going to be able to see. So you use this string to go to the fridge. He uses the string, goes to the fridge. Shelf one, there's his pristine sandwich with the crisp green lettuce, and the nicely cut bread is cut diagonally, and it just looks so good. And there's a glass of fresh milk. Shelf number two, there's the sandwich from 2 months ago. It's moldy, wilted lettuce, green meat. The milk is sour. It is congealed. It's thick. He grabs the second sandwich. He eats it. He drinks the milk. Such a good scene. Oh man, great comment there. I don't remember that scene. I saw that movie so long ago. Great scene. I highly recommend everybody rewatch that movie if you haven't seen it lately. It's got a couple slow scenes involving the corrupt politician and stealing crackheads' babies. It's some of those scenes get a little slow, but all right, guys, I think that's all we got time for today. It's been a great stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in the studio. Doesn't really look good like this. Hold on. Let me end it in a high note here. Thank you for coming by the studio, everybody. I'm glad you hang out. You got only finite amount of time. You spend it with me. I hope we got smarter about crypto. Is dark mode available? Yeah, I'll go on dark mode. I guess I have to sign into Reddit. Why is his hand so big? Whoa, look how big his hand is behind that desk. The dimensions are off. All right, we're going to get new set probably within 2 weeks, talking to the graphics design department. I just appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to be hosting the morning stream in 2 hours, so I'll see you there.